In a quiet and picturesque town, nestled amidst rolling hills and ancient forests, there stood a mansion that captured the imaginations of all who lived there. This mansion was known far and wide as the Whispering Manor. It was a place of mystery and intrigue, where the line between reality and legend blurred. The story of Whispering Manor had been passed down for generations. Some believed it to be the home of restless spirits, while others dismissed it as mere folklore. However, the children of the town were endlessly curious about the mansion's eerie reputation. On one sunny afternoon, when the golden leaves rustled in the gentle breeze and birds sang their melodious tunes, 4 intrepid friends named Timmy, Lily, Jake, and Sarah decided to embark on an adventure. They had grown tired of hearing the same tales about the mansion, and their curiosity had reached its peak. As they stood before the imposing gates of the Whispering Manor, they couldn't help but feel a shiver of excitement mixed with trepidation. The mansion rose before them like a dark sentinel, its windows shrouded in mystery. Ivy clung to its cracked walls, and the massive gate creaked open slowly, as if beckoning them inside. The children exchanged nervous glances, but a silent understanding passed between them, and they ventured forth onto the path that led to the mansion's front door. As they approached, an eerie sensation washed over them. It was as if the very air around the mansion was alive with whispers, faint and ghostly. Timmy's heart pounded in his chest, and Sarah clutched her flashlight tightly, its beam quivering with her trembling hand. The path seemed to stretch on endlessly, each step drawing them closer to their destination. Finally, they reached the front door, a massive, weathered wooden portal adorned with an intricate knocker. It was shaped like a menacing gargoyle, with eyes that seemed to follow their every move. Lily, the bravest of the group, couldn't resist its allure. She reached out and lifted the knocker, letting it fall with a heavy thud that reverberated through the mansion. The sound hung in the air, echoing ominously. The children waited, their breath visible in the cool afternoon air. Would anyone answer their call? Or were they truly alone in this eerie place? Just as they were about to turn and flee, the door began to creak open slowly, revealing a dimly lit hallway inside. The children exchanged wide-eyed glances, their hearts pounding in their chests. With trembling steps, they crossed the threshold and entered the mansion. Inside, the atmosphere was suffused with an eerie stillness, broken only by the soft creaking of floorboards beneath their feet. Shadows danced along the walls, and strange noises echoed from unseen corners. Dust motes hung in the air, catching the feeble light that filtered in through cracked windows. The adventure had begun, and little did they know that the Whispering Manor held secrets darker and more enigmatic than they could ever have imagined. As the children ventured deeper into the Whispering Manor, the mansion's enigma enveloped them further. The echoing corridors stretched on, and the air was heavy with the weight of time and secrets long buried. They found themselves in a grand foyer, where an ancient chandelier hung low from the ceiling. Its once glorious crystals now lay tarnished and draped in cobwebs. Portraits of stern-faced individuals lined the walls, their eyes seemingly tracking the children's every move. The flickering candlelight cast eerie shadows upon the paintings, making the figures appear as if they were silently judging the intruders. Timmy's voice quivered as he spoke. "Do you think anyone still lives here?" Lily, the self-proclaimed bravest of the group, replied with a forced confidence. "Nah, it's just an old house, nothing to be afraid of." But her words failed to dispel the nagging sense of unease that hung in the air like a dark fog. They continued to explore, their flashlights piercing the shadows, revealing forgotten rooms filled with antique furniture, draped in dusty sheets. As their adventure led them further into the mansion's depths, they stumbled upon a grand staircase that spiraled upwards, seemingly never-ending. The children exchanged apprehensive glances, wondering whether to continue their ascent. Their curiosity, however, pushed them forward. With each creaking step, they took up the grand staircase. The air grew colder, and a strange hush seemed to descend upon them. They reached a landing on the second floor, where a long, dimly lit corridor stretched out before them. Doors lined the hallway on both sides, each one closed, but showing signs of age and neglect. It was as if time had frozen within these walls. Jake pointed to one of the doors and whispered, "Let's see what's behind that one." Lily cautiously turned the doorknob, and the door groaned open, revealing a room filled with dusty old books and peculiar artifacts. It appeared to be a library, but the books were unlike any they had ever seen. Leather-bound tomes with intricate symbols adorned their spines. Sarah picked up one of the books, and as she flipped through its pages, she noticed strange, cryptic drawings and symbols. They seemed to tell a story of an ancient and mysterious knowledge. "What do you think this book is about?" Sarah wondered aloud, her curiosity piqued. Jake, always fascinated by history, stepped closer to examine the book. These symbols look ancient, like something from a secret society or a long-lost civilization. Lily, the adventurer, suggested, "Let's take it with us. Maybe it'll help us uncover the secrets of this place." With the enigmatic book in tow, they continued their exploration of the mansion, uncovering more rooms frozen in time. Some held forgotten toys, dusty and forlorn, while others contained antique furniture, covered in tattered old sheets. As they entered one particularly grand room, they were captivated by an ornate, full-length mirror that stood against one wall. The mirror was framed in elaborately carved wood, and it seemed to gleam even in the dim light of their flashlights. Curiosity overcame their caution, and one by one, they stood before the mirror, gazing at their reflections. But as they did, something unsettling happened. Their reflections began to change, distorting into grotesque and twisted versions of themselves. Their faces contorted into menacing grins, and their eyes glowed with an eerie, malevolent light. Panicked, they stumbled away from the mirror, their hearts pounding with fear. The distorted reflections returned to normal as they moved farther away. Lily's voice trembled as she said, "We should leave this room. There is something very wrong with that mirror." Agreeing with her, they quickly exited the room, leaving the unsettling mirror behind. The mansion seemed to be playing tricks on them, and the children couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. They continued their exploration, encountering more strange phenomena within the mansion's walls. Whispering voices echoed in the distance, just beyond their hearing, and shadows moved in the corners of their vision. Unbeknownst to the children, they were now deep within the heart of the Whispering Manor, and the true mysteries of the place were about to reveal themselves. The mansion held secrets that no one could have imagined, and as they delved deeper into its depths, they would soon come face to face with the chilling reality of the Whispering Manor.